Hello, my name is Lucas. This is Bit of Lit, and I'm here to talk about some books that I bought during the summer. Well, not during the summer, at the end of summer. Fall classes start very soon, but I've got a couple days to myself. So I've been, teaching over the summer. Had a lot of great students, had some good classes. We had some great discussions, had a lot of fun. I also had some frustrating students, and even days where the great students were frustrating, and even days where I was really frustrated with myself because I, try as I might. Some days I gave it my all, but just sort of faltered or took some missteps, and just things didn't go great. I hate those days. They really get into my head, but I just try to move on, and usually the day after is better. But yeah, just a few tough days here and there. Overall, pretty enjoyable. But now that the trauma is over, God, it was so brutal. Just never felt like I had time. I thought I would reward myself with some books, which I've been doing every time a class ended, but now all the summer classes are over, so I went a little hard at the bookstore, which coincidentally also had a 20% off sale. So there you go. Also, I think I saw the Dark Tower series for 100 kwai, which I think the whole series, I think they're just trying to get rid of it because no one's buying them for good reason, I in my opinion. But I was tempted, but then I thought, do I really want to spend 100 kwai on this? I mean, how? They must... Anyway. I bought Bernadine Evaristo. I don't know how to say this name. Girl, Woman, Other, which won the Booker Prize in 2019. I've heard a lot of high praise for this book, and certainly it won an award and was shortlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction. And I guess it's about Britain and a century of change, and has 12 different characters. I know nothing about this book other than it was really popular. Maybe still is. I think I saw Melanie talk about this book before, or maybe on Twitter or something, and praise it. I think she reread it or something, and I saw her tweet about how much she liked it. Maybe I'm remembering the tweet wrong, but looking forward to this, sure. I don't know anything about it, so other than it was really popular and it was shortlisted for Women's Prize and won the Booker. I don't know, but I think the cover is really cool. It makes me wonder, who is this woman, or is this, and where is the story gonna go? And is she just one of the characters, or maybe a sort of avatar for shared common experience among the 12 characters? I don't know. No idea. Should be interesting. And then for Book Trek 2021, I bought, I guess it'll be a couple months till I get to this, but I bought Star Trek Section 31, Control. We've got Julian Bashir on the cover. A little grayed out here. And this is written by David Mack. I have no idea what Section 31 is. I Googled this while I was at the store, and I saw that this had a really high praise, and then I was reading that it's some kind of secret organization, and I thought, well, okay, let's get it. I've read 2 Star Trek Deep Space Nine novels, and they both involve Julian Bashir. And yeah, well, I'll be looking forward to reading this for Book Trek 2021. We'll talk more about it there. I don't know really anything about it. Of course, there's stuff on the back, but I've got a lot to go through, so. Then, of course, I thought, well, let's go to another series and read their novels. I also bought Star Wars, Dawn of the Jedi, Into the Void, which I guess has a tie-in to a comic book. It's about the Jedi Order. Seems like, yeah, it's about the beginnings of the Jedi. I've read a couple Star Wars novels, and I really enjoyed them. I think they were both by James Luceno. I could be wrong about the author, but I read Darth Plagueis. I can't remember how to say it. And Tarkin, and I love both of those, so I thought I'll give this a shot. I've also got Revan, which I bought a couple months ago. I haven't read it yet, but I will get to it. I think I will get to it next month. So then we've got a Chinese novel, and that would be Qian Zhongshu's Fortress Besieged, which is a satire of, I don't know if it, oh my god. I keep buying books set in this time period of the Sino-Japanese War, and I cannot escape it. Every Chinese book I buy and read, I've enjoyed most of them, is set in the Sino-Japanese War, which I know is incredibly important time period in Chinese history. But yeah, I guess it's some kind of satire. That's what I've heard. I'm really looking forward to it. We will talk more about it later. And then I bought this book because it again had really high praise, and I thought it was cool. There's 2 parts to this. Final Witness, Volume 1. There might be more, but there's only 2 at the bookstore. Sadly, I can't get that one 20% off now. But that's okay. I didn't want to spend too much money, although I did. But I didn't spend too much, but I spent a lot. Not a lot. I spent a bit. The story of Song Se, China's first crime scene investigator. Looks like a mystery, possibly some kind of thriller. And I thought, well, let's see how a Chinese author handles that. It's a historical fiction set in 13th century Song Dynasty, China. So I'm looking forward to that. And we will talk more about this. And if I like it, that's why I didn't buy it, because I don't know if I will like this. I saw the high praise, but that doesn't mean I'm going to like it. I saw the high praise, but I didn't get that one because I don't know if I will like this one. And that's that for the English language novels I bought. I didn't buy any other language novels, but I did buy a whole host of very cheap, but collectively a bit pricey. Probably, yeah, it was altogether less than those were. These are Chinese language learning picture books, and I've got all beginner level books, which I'm actually starting to get out of. I kind of understand most of them, except a word here or there. But there's just a few. I thought these would be the last ones I would get in the beginner level. Then I'm gonna start going to the elementary level. Beginner, 300 words. I've got these ones pretty much down, but I'll show you the reason why I got them. Then there's elementary level. Those ones I will be getting next. They're about $2 or $3 each. So it was, I spent a lot. But after the discount, not so bad. Anyway, there's these family ones, my sister and I, and myself, and my dad and I, and my grandpa and I, and my mom and I. And I will show you what's so great about these. There's another, in a moment, there's another really cool group I have here. Dong Dong and the Golden Monkey, Time. Okay. Dong Dong the Golden Monkey, A Day in the City. There's also, I think they're beginner level. There's also these ones that I wanted to get, but I didn't see them. They're about like traveling to Xi'an or Beijing or Shanghai. I didn't get them. But Dong Dong the Golden Monkey, The Way Home. Sure. Dong Dong the Golden Monkey, Mother's Day. Dong Dong the Golden Monkey, Birthday. And then we've got, of course, Mei Mei the Panda, Numbers. Things that I know pretty well, but Meme the Panda colors. I do kind of know colors as well. Meme the Panda jobs. Don't really know jobs too well. Meme the Panda looks. And Meme the Panda seasons. I do know these pretty well. Like I said, I'm a little bit in a transitional phase at this point between beginner and elementary. What's really cool about these is, like I said, they are picture books. They've got the, well, it says here, they've got a CD, and they have the story. You can follow along. The CD has a flash animation, and it will show the story. But it's got these really cool drawings and paintings and art inside of it as it tells the story. And after you get to the end of that, you've got a vocabulary list in case there's any words you didn't know, and you can read it again and again until you know everything perfectly well. I guess this one doesn't have what I was looking for. And then the thing I got these for is the extended reading. That's where I sort of struggle with when I look at the, elementary level ones. Those are really hard for me, but these are just challenging enough for me to still be learning quite a bit. These parts I'm pretty good with, but anyway. And of course, with that, there's also a vocabulary list. And some of the books, they're always a little bit different. But some of the books also have these little exercises to challenge yourself, which I think is really cool. And they all have different kinds of exercises. None of them are all exactly the same. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. I bought a whole bunch of these. Next time I buy some of these kind of books, I'm going to be getting the elementary level, I think, because, yeah, I'm getting to that point. Finally, it's very difficult, and I don't spend enough time studying. I try to do an hour a day, but sometimes it's only half an hour. Sometimes it's an hour. Anyway, that's that. I had a great summer, had a good time at work, and yeah, thought I would reward myself for making it through. And that's it. Thank you.